Good morning from Paris. It is the 2nd of August 2025 and I have 2 weeks off. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna stay in the city and just get a bunch of stuff done, relax, sew, bake. This morning I'm off to Monoprix and I need to go pick up some things and then I'm gonna go work out in the gym. Let's go. Excusez-moi. Bonjour, je cherche à remplacer ça, s'il vous plaît.
Remplacer ça, c'est quel type?
Bah, ça c'est le mien, c'est vide. Aren't these just fabulous? Okay, I got some lip liner. I'm kind of in the rush to the gym though. Okay, I think I found it. This is the one I'm looking for. The Eiffel Tower is somewhere, just there. It is Sunday. I have made it into the city centre because I'm going to church. I love coming to Concorde and seeing the Eiffel Tower and just seeing what's happening. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm in Hotel de Ville and I need to get some baking ingredients and I want to check out some earrings that I've had my eyes on for a while. Such a beautiful day. It really does feel like I'm on holidays. They didn't have the earrings I was after, unfortunately, so I'm going to check them out at a different location another time. But it's a really nice jewelry store. I think it's good quality and it's still somewhat affordable. Good morning. It is officially the first day of my holiday break because it's Monday. I would usually be at work and I've got a facial booked in today, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm in La République, which is, it's pretty central, just like a lot of things are around République, but it's not the center of the city. I love this. Look how gorgeous is this blouse. Wow. And these boots are like the ones I saw in Monoprix, so fabulous. So it's this little canal, essentially. It's very quiet today. It's just quiet in general because it's August. Guys, I found the earrings. Coucou, it is Tuesday. It's been a great day. I have gone to the gym, I've done some baking, I've done some editing and just other life admin stuff, and I've just been to a beautiful park called Parc Chaumont and I'm heading home. But so far it's been a lovely day. Coucou, it is Wednesday and I think it's like almost 8 o'clock and this is the first time I'm leaving the house today. Just as like a nice change of scene. I've been sewing a lot and just resting, just chilling today. But it's nice to get out and get some exercise. Good morning, it is Thursday. I'm on my way to see a friend and have a bit of a crafternoon. I'll bring you along.
So cute. Bonjour. Hello everyone. I'm Adrielle.
This is my lovely friend Adriel.
We are about to go in and do crafts.
Yes.
Chelsea was kind enough to invite me, and I'm very excited to come along because I love to do crafts.
Yes. Do you want to talk about what brings you to Paris?
Yes, so what brings me to Paris? So I'm an American. I moved to Paris a little over 5 years ago. What brought me to Paris? I tend to say that it was, God moved me to Paris, because the way that it happened, it was just kind of like 2 weeks later, I'm here. And I arrived the day before the lockdown, so it was perfect timing. And I am here, I am restarting, figuring it out, starting a fashion line,
Very exciting time.
doing a fun thing. So I don't know, it's an adventure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
So.
Let's go in.
Yeah.
It has been a really nice, quiet day today, and I've done a lot of sewing, a bit of baking, a lot of resting, and it's just been very lovely. You can see my Australian map that I've put on my fridge. I want to show you my apron and my oven mitts that I made. These are my mitts. I've never used wadding, or I think it's called batting as well. I've never used that before. I had a few sewing machine needles that broke, but I'm very happy with how they turned out. It was actually really fun, and we needed this in my household, so it's going to come in handy. The final touch was to put some bias binding around the edge and use a bit extra to kind of create a loop so that you can hang them up, which is really fun. This is the apron. I've made a couple aprons before. Very sweet. It's going to come in use a lot, and it's got 2 pockets, so I can put a little spatula or something. Very fun. And this is a little butter dish that I made yesterday with my friend. She drew on the beurre for me with her cursive writing, and I just kind of went over it. I was contemplating earlier this week if I wanted to go to Biarritz or to San Sebastian in Spain, because I've been wanting to go to Spain. There's going to be a heat wave next week, and I'm just so happy at home. I'm such a homebody, which I think there's nothing wrong with. I'm just at the age where, I'm only 26, but I'm at the age where it doesn't take a whole lot to bring me joy, which is really nice. If I've got my sewing machine and my kitchen, then I'm sweet. I'm gonna make some dinner now and then film another YouTube video about my current works in progress. I'm going to deep fry some chicken. I marinate the chicken in buttermilk. You can also use just plain milk and a bit of lemon juice, but it just helps the chicken to stay juicy. And I'm just going to use some sunflower oil to fry it. This is my dinner. I've got the chicken and some tomato sauce. I love capsicum, red capsicum. I've got some chickpeas, lentils, avocado, and some parsley, and then some pickles that I like to nibble on. I guess you could call this a bit of a girl dinner. It's a bit random, but it'll nourish me. Sunday the 10th of August, and I'm up in my sewing studio. I want to show you a couple changes that I've made. One of my flatmates moved out and left behind these shelves, and I'm so happy with it. It fits perfectly. I think it's technically supposed to be the other way, but it's perfect for my fabric, because otherwise it was just all over the floor. I might move it over there. I'm trying to decide what fabric to use this pattern for, and I'm just like putting them out to think about it. But behind this, I have my PDF sewing rack, and I keep all my patterns and my works in progress and my commercial patterns, as well as some trims and thread. I prepped these sewing patterns last night. Thankfully, I only printed them out A0, so it was a lot easier. There's 2 different dresses here. This is more of a kimono style dress, shirt dress. I really love it. It requires 5 meters of fabric though, and I don't quite have enough in any of the materials that I have. This is a gorgeous evening dress that I'd love to make. I'd probably have to use my stabilizing paper, and I think I want to make it out of this gorgeous sateen. This is the project that I want to work on this week. I'm very excited. Cuckoo. It is Monday. I'm in my second week of holidays and I'm in the metro. I'm off to meet a new friend who I've actually connected with over Instagram, and she's an Australian living in France. So that'll be fun, and we'll see where the day leads. I've made it into the park after a very long detour. I was a lot closer than I thought, but the maps just took me the complete opposite direction. Anyway, I'm here now. So this is a lot like Bois de Boulogne, which is just, bois just means forest. So I guess this is like a really big park and it's really nice. I've been here once before in 2020. I remember it was so quiet. I really explored a lot during 2020, even though it was lockdown. We spent confinement in the south just to get out of Paris because it was super strict here. And we had, because I was an au pair, I was with little kids. My host family went down and it was really nice to get fresh air. I have fond memories of confinement. It was hard just because it was like Groundhog Day. And then we came back. There was a lot of like confusing rules with curfew and everything in Paris in 2020. And I think that continued on in 2021, but I left and went back to Sydney. I think that like the city's more made for bike riding than it is in Sydney, but people like are all over the place. You've really got to be careful that people don't walk out into your lane. You know, you got to be careful of cars. Whew, good workout though. I got some water. Oh, so nice. It's actually quite a pretty part of the city. Very quiet. Maybe it's just because it's August. I brought my journal and my 2025 resolutions just to reflect and think about how far I've come and where I want to be, what I want to do next year. And coming back here, it's been 5 years since I visited this forest, this park, and so much has happened. I've changed so much. It was probably like the most drastic change in my life was 20 to 25. It helps me to imagine and reflect on where I want to be in 5 years' time. And there's something so powerful about setting goals and dreaming for your life and having a vision. I had a feeling that it was about to start raining and it's just started, and I think it's about to bucket, so I'm going to make a run for it. It's actually kind of nice after that big bike ride. It's very cooling, but I don't want to get too soaking wet. It's kind of nice though. Ooh la la! Can you hear that thunder? I want to start a new project that I can work on over the next couple of days, the last few days of my holiday break. And I just thought I could make a really easy, quick make with one of these beautiful fabrics. This fabric, I think I want to make a robe, like a dressing gown robe. I want to use this for a really nice dress, but I'm not too sure what yet. And that as well, but I think I want to use this one. I think I could make something really quick and fun with that. Let's have a look what we've got. How cute is this fabric? I love it so much. So this is what I'm tossing up between. We've got this really fun, I think it's a salsa dress. I think it'll be a bit more fiddly. I think it involves a zipper and a lining, which is fine. It's a bit more fitted. I really love loose fitted dresses. That's just easy to throw on. And so I thought I could make something really pretty off the shoulder. This one has a cinched in waist and elastic casing, but this one doesn't have any waist, unfortunately. And I think a waist is quite essential. I think the ruffle is a little bit bigger on this one. I also really like this top. View D is so cute, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. I love this supermarket. I think it's one of the cheapest in France, but it is so big and I'm starting to like get the hang of it. What I used to do in Sydney is that I would organize my grocery list depending on the layout of the store, and I knew Aldi back to front. In Australia we have a grocery store called Aldi and I always used to shop there most of the time. Anyway, I'm getting used to it here, but everything is like all mixed up. All the fresh produce is in the center of the supermarket, but it's good. They have pretty much everything, and as I said, the prices are pretty good. So let's get organized. It still goes on. All the cheese. It's crazy. Excusez-moi, bonjour. Je cherche les, comment dire, les oignons verts et le thym.
Le quoi?
Le thym? Thyme?
Ah, le thym. Oui, c'est pas ici, venez.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Je vous en prie.
Thym. It's called thym, not thyme. Sometimes I just use the English word but with a French accent and I hope it passes. Usually it works. It's quite a lot. I'm doing some meal prep, so I'm gonna roast some sweet potato. I'm using cumin, oregano, and cayenne pepper, salt and pepper to season. I don't even take the skin off, I just wash it and then I can peel the skin off once it's done. Super easy, a bit of olive oil, delicious. This is my quick and easy lunch. I have some roasted sweet potato, avocado, kidney beans, capsicum, and some tuna. Bon appétit à moi. I made it into Parc Bout-Chaumont, one of my favorite parks here. It feels good to get out. It's a beautiful time of day. I think it's like 7 p.m. Divine. What I love about this park is that it's full of hills and dips and windy roads. Like, this is what I'm looking at. Just like, I think all the way over there is La Défense, which is the business district with some tall high rises. They're not actually allowed to be in the city centre. It's so lovely. Well guys, with that my summer break comes to an end. I'm on my way to work this morning and I'm excited to get back to work, get back into a routine. It's been really nice, but I've missed having that social interaction with my colleagues and yeah, just feeling a bit more fulfilled. I think I'm a lot more productive when I'm tight for time. December, Christmas period is the busiest time of year for my work, for my job. So I think things are going to start to ramp up. I make these videos mainly for my friends and family, and I guess just kind of as a record of what I'm getting up to that hopefully I can look back on. I've met so many beautiful women, particularly on Instagram, just through sharing and being myself, and I encourage you to do that also. You just never know where it's going to lead. And so if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I wish you a beautiful rest of your summer, and if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, for my Aussie friends, then I wish you a beautiful end of winter as you get ready for the warmer months. Gros bisous, bye!